The relationship between Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet has been a source of admiration for fans for many years. They have been the subject of incessant speculation about their relationship ever since their iconic Titanic performances and their unbreakable off-screen closeness. Finally breaking his silence, Leo has revealed something we've long suspected, just in time for his 50th birthday. What exactly did he just confess regarding his romance with Kate Winslet? Keep watching, because this new information might alter your perception of the Hollywood power couple forever. Body, a bond that knows no bounds, even beyond the glitter of Hollywood. The bond between Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio is one of the warmest and longest-lasting in Hollywood. Fans and audiences all across the world have been captivated by their friendship for over 20 years. What started as a collaboration on the legendary film Titanic has blossomed into a profound, everlasting bond that has endured the test of time, the stresses of celebrity, and the obstacles each has faced individually. But the glitter of Hollywood isn't the only thing that matters in this relationship. Their exceptional connection is defined by their real loyalty, emotional depth, and everlasting support. The depth and honesty of Kate's feelings for Leonardo are never hidden. She speaks about him with genuine warmth and honesty, particularly when she does so in public. Leo is the love of my life. The love of my life, Leo, is amazing. Her words capture the essence of the deep bond they have. This feeling has persisted for more than a decade, and anybody who has seen the strength of their relationship can see why. It's obvious that their connection is about more than just the superficial glamour of Hollywood stardom. Titanic, the film that catapulted them to international fame, was also the catalyst for the beginning of a friendship that would endure and flourish. There have been innumerable whispers and media speculations over the depth of their connection, but Kate has consistently maintained her stance. From the beginning, she has made it clear that their bond is one of deep friendship, built on trust, admiration, and affection. But the depth of emotion they've developed as a friendship over the years is what truly distinguishes them. Their bond is untarnished by transient celebrity or the usual Hollywood farce. Rather, it's the common ground, the encouragement in times of need, and all the bittersweet times that have strengthened their relationship. The depth of their bond may be seen in Kate's candidness on their friendship, especially in the personal anecdotes she has recounted in interviews. Their bond goes beyond the constraints of fame and shows how important it is to have genuine, long-lasting friendships. The relationship has flourished thanks to mutual respect, trust, and years of life together. The fact that their friendship is thriving is proof that there is more to life than star power when it comes to making genuine connections, whether in Hollywood or elsewhere. Their bond appears to be more robust than any other friendship in the world. What is it about theirs that has stood the test of distance and time that makes it unique? We will discover. A life-altering vision. A haunting dream that Kate had in 2008 while shooting Revolutionary Road stayed with her long after she woke up. This dream wasn't like any other. It was one that, more than words could possibly convey, encapsulated the profoundness of her bond with Leo. She gave him a paperweight in this dream. It was plain in appearance but had deep symbolic significance. They silently vowed that their link would last no matter the cost, distance, or difficulty of their journey together, and the term echoed that feeling. Kate couldn't shake the dream since it felt so real and intense. It wasn't something she wanted to keep to herself, she realized. Its purpose was to be communicated. Thus, she confided in Leo about it, her heart overflowing with emotion. Immediate and profoundly emotional was his reaction. He broke down in tears, overcome with passion. However, there were no sentimental tears of gratitude. Tears shed by a buddy whose bond was so deep it defied description, conveying a deep sense of understanding and awareness. Not only is he an accomplished actor, but he also has a good grasp of human connections. Regarding relationships, I think everyone is aware. After discussing the significance of this unsaid commitment, Kate and Leo made the decision to turn their dream into a reality. It wasn't something they casually mentioned or acknowledged. They materialized it. They exchanged mementos that bore the identical engravings, transforming a passing idea into a tangible token that would remain a constant reminder of the unseen bond between them. This meaningful yet simple conversation was about more than simply sentimentality and nostalgia. A declaration that summed up their friendship in a nutshell. Loyalty, unfaltering support, and providing a secure haven for one another in a world that was always changing were major themes. Those phrases on the souvenirs were meant to mean more than just that. Those were the assurances. They promised to be there for one another through thick and thin, through thick and wide. And in that vow, their connection became unique and unshakable. Were the words merely inscribed, or were further efforts made to bring the words to life? Let us explore the path of hardships they traversed in their lives and how they fortified their love for one another. Despite facing professional and personal obstacles together, Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet have maintained a friendship that has endured. They were just teenagers when the film Titanic catapulted them to international stardom, and their adventure began on set. Although their careers took off, Kate in particular felt the weight of the unexpected fame's great pressure. It was intimidating enough to become famous at such a young age. It was already challenging enough to be a woman in Hollywood during that era. Media criticism of Kate's physique was persistent, and she was the object of unending scrutiny for her looks. She worried that she couldn't achieve until she conformed to the industry's unrealistically high standards of beauty. She may have broken her self-confidence in the midst of that draining struggle. Nevertheless, Leo was a constant in her life. A ray of hope shone through Leo's words of encouragement as Kate was reeling from the devastating effects of criticism on her self-confidence. "Remember, you are exactly the shape you are," he told her. Well, I couldn't be happier for him. His message was profoundly straightforward in a society that is fixated with thinness. Her value and ability were unrelated to her physical appearance. In this movie, what am I even doing? Well, that certainly isn't my true self. There was a turning point for Kate at this moment. The industry's superficial labels started to fade away, and she started to perceive herself in a new light. She chose to rebel instead of give in. She was now ready to fight the harmful beauty standards that had held her back, so she became an outspoken supporter of body positivity. After that, she used her fame to advocate for gender equality, self-love, and the elimination of Hollywood's long-standing prejudices. Leo was there for her every step as she blossomed into an unapologetic advocate for self-acceptance and autonomy. Regarded as more than just a co-worker, a genuine friend. Beyond the world of Hollywood and red carpets, their friendship spanned the globe. Additionally, it provided them with the strength they needed in their own lives. During Kate's third wedding, a watershed point in her life, their strong bond was on full display. Leo, not a relative, escorted her down the aisle. An act that demonstrated the depth of their trust and unfaltering support for one another. Their bond has remained strong throughout the years. Kate and Leo have created something unique in an industry where relationships come and go and where innovation is the norm. An everlasting bond that is not characterized by stardom but by true affection, admiration, and the capacity to support one another during times of crisis. Was a reunion possible? How did they manage to be apart? What kept their friendship strong in the face of these enormous obstacles? Let's find out. Time, reunions, and separations. Kate and Leo's strong relationship was unbreakable, not even in the face of a worldwide epidemic like the COVID-19. Their bond persevered over the years of isolation caused by lockdowns, even if the world around them ground to a halt. There was an overwhelming amount of emotion around their reunion in Los Angeles. As Kate recounted the length of time they had been away, her emotions were overwhelming with nostalgia. She pondered the remarkable path of their friendship with a blend of happiness and emotion. I am able to represent us both. Our creases are more prominent, aren't they, my love? The words "I've known him for half my life" came out of her mouth in a really warm and enthusiastic manner. The pandemic, however, was but one of the numerous challenges they had encountered. They rarely had time for unscheduled coffee dates or dinner trips because their lives were dictated by demanding jobs and tight schedules. Even though they no longer often shared in the simple joys of friendship, their connection remained strong. It didn't matter how long it was between their encounters, their bond was unbreakable. Leo has always been a very good friend of Kate's, and she has spoken highly of him, and stressing that they have created a bond that will endure forever. Kate and Leo's journey begins on the Titanic set, where they were young actors enduring the demanding demands of a high-budget film while also adjusting to the challenging parts they played. The filming was extremely demanding, testing their limits to the fullest. Something extraordinary occurred, nevertheless, despite the long hours and icy water. Their bond deepened and thrived. When Kate thinks back on those days of taunting Leo about how he always seemed to have more vacation time than she did, she still smiles. Her humorous comment was taken to a whole new level. It demonstrated how at ease and comfortable they are with one another. Every time people see Leo and I together, they get a little giddy. Respect and loyalty to one another have never faltered, even though they work in a business where relationships often ebb and flow with the ebb and flow of celebrity, career achievements, and personal transformations. They have supported each other, not just because they were in a groundbreaking film together, but because they are two individuals who truly care for and value each other. Kate and Leo may be Hollywood icons to the outside world, but behind closed doors they are just two long-lost friends whose friendship has stood the test of time. Let's delve deeply into a few of the unforgettable events that the two have experienced together. Times of heartfelt honesty. When Leonardo DiCaprio took home his first Oscar in 2016 for Best Actor, it was one of the most memorable moments in their beloved friendship with Kate Winslet. Kate wasted no time in racing over to congratulate him as his name was announced. It was more than a casual embrace when they embraced. The unspoken evidence of their unbreakable friendship over the years was palpable. What has always made their friendship stand out, despite their immense celebrity, is how genuine it is. Years of shared history and mutual regard have created an authentic bond between them. Leo, it is with great joy that I am able to stand before you today and express my unending love for you, a love that has endured for 13 years. Never entangled in the shallowness that characterizes many Hollywood friendships. Kate and Leo have been there for each other through thick and thin. Their bond has been a rock through thick and thin, through personal tragedy and great professional success. There is more to their connection than just the spotlight of Hollywood fame. Decades of transformation, widespread scrutiny, and the inevitability of life's unavoidable obstacles have not been able to break their profound emotional bond. More important than award shows and red carpets is the foundation of their friendship. Reliability, understanding, and a steady network of emotional support are the cornerstones. Their shared past is mostly defined by the legendary scene where Rose kisses Jack at the bow of the ship, which takes place during the filming of Titanic. Even though it's now romanticized by people everywhere, Kate admitted years later that filming the kiss wasn't wonderful. Actually, it was pretty uncomfortable. Because they were so close while kissing passionately, Kate and Leo had to correct their makeup every time they went between takes because it kept mingling. With makeup smudges all over her face, Kate joked that she looked like she had just eaten a caramel candy bar after each take. Plus, she had trouble breathing due to her extremely tight corset. Made things much more awkward. As usual, Leo cracked up at the predicament, which brought a smile to everyone's face and injected some much-needed humor into the otherwise serious occasion. Their connection is defined by these intimate moments that take place behind the scenes, which are characterized by candidness, mutual discomfort, and humor. The genuine bond between them is shown by these raw, unfiltered recollections, not by the glossy, contrived ones. The timeless classic, Kate Winslet. Kate and Leo's friendship is so unique and special because of these simple human moments, even if viewers could never have envisioned such funny behind-the-scenes antics when witnessing their on-screen chemistry. Their affection for each other has only deepened through the years, and the connection between Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet is enduring. How does Leonardo prove what we already knew about Kate? Let's take a look. The fact that Leonardo DiCaprio has validated our long-held belief in Kate Winslet as an enduring talent and friend is very remarkable. In November of last year, DiCaprio attended a screening of Kate Winslet's film Lee in Los Angeles to offer his support for the actress. Before the ceremony started, the Oscar-winning actor, who became famous all over the world for his performance in The Revenant, rose to his feet and gushed over his former Titanic co-star. His praise for Winslet's portrayal in the film was very positive. He called her my dear friend and said that her performance was groundbreaking. He spoke with such real respect and adoration, it was obvious this was more than a co-worker. He regarded this person as a true friend. Leonardo DiCaprio expressed his ongoing awe in a voice brimming with admiration. You never cease to amaze me with your resilience, honesty, skill, and dedication to each and every one of your endeavors. Continuing, he acknowledged Winslet's remarkable skills and referred to her as one of the great geniuses of my generation. A powerful phrase that conveyed his profound admiration for her and struck a chord with the listeners. Anxieties flooded the room as he talked. Winslet eventually made it onto the stage, and the two embraced and kissed each other passionately. Something they didn't say but nevertheless revealed a lot about their friendship. Winslet strained to suppress her tears, her emotions clearly showing. Despite her best efforts, she couldn't bring herself to look at Leo. Her voice was so heavy with passion that it overwhelmed her. Their friendship began more than 25 years ago on-screen as Jack and Rose, respectively, in James Cameron's Titanic. Their on-screen chemistry enchanted viewers all across the world as the two tragically fell in love on the doomed ship. However, the fake love story wasn't the only one that stayed. What has endured is their sincere relationship outside of the show. Kate Winslet's most recent film is based on a passion project she discussed with Leonardo DiCaprio 9 years ago. In it, she plays Lee Miller, a real-life war photographer. The bond between Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet flourished after Titanic, and the two reconnected for 2008's Revolutionary Road. In spite of their hectic schedules, they've managed to stay close. Winslet opened up on the intense emotions she felt upon seeing Leonardo DiCaprio again in an interview from 2021. "The sight of Leo and me together in the same room always gets people giddy. Because of the worldwide pandemic and its associated constraints." Winslet reflected on their strong relationship and said, "I've known him for half my life. There's no way we could have met up in New York or London on the spur of the moment. COVID has separated us, as it has separated countless others. But I consider him a friend, a very close buddy. Our tie is eternal." The strength of friendship is demonstrated by their relationship. Their affection for one another goes beyond the chemistry they display on screen. Their bond has withstood the test of time and distance. It's the kind of friendship that lasts a lifetime and keeps on giving. Let us delve into their particular lives, the paths they took, and the lives they created. Leo and Kate's friendship has always been a constant and significant aspect of Kate's life. Aside from that, though, her life's journey has been full with rich and satisfying experiences. She fell in love with Edward Abel Smith in 2012. And in 2013, the couple became parents for the first time with the birth of their son, Bear Blaze. Mia and Joe, two of Kate's oldest children, are from her first marriage. I Am Ruth, a new series, was a recent collaborative effort between the three of them. Kate plays a mother who is dealing with her daughter's issues related to social media in the episode. "We aren't the ideal fit. Quit already. It is because of you that I am motivated to do this." A plot that she could relate to completely. The part gave Kate, a mother herself, the opportunity to speak about the mental and emotional challenges of parenting in the modern digital world, which she found profoundly moving. In the process of creating I Am Ruth, Kate had to confront her own anxieties over the difficulties of modern parenting. With the continual pressure of online scrutiny and comparisons, the series delves at how social media can greatly impact children's mental health. It was more than just an acting gig for Kate. This was her chance to shed light on a cause close to her heart. Because of the ways in which social media can affect young people's perceptions of reality and self-esteem, she has grown into a fierce opponent of the platforms used by children. Kate and her daughter Mia have been very outspoken in their efforts to bring attention to the dangers that social media and other online platforms pose to children's developing brains. A united front, they've been raising awareness about the risks children encounter in today's social media-driven culture and demanding that adults take greater responsibility for their children's online behavior. This is a really personal cause for Kate. She is committed to protecting her own children and others from the negative effects of the internet since she has seen personally the challenges that young people face while trying to navigate it. Kate has made it her mission to bring attention to the need for greater social media literacy, regulation, and protection via her platform and personal experience as a mother. For her, advocacy is about more than simply calling attention to issues. It's about taking action to improve conditions for the youth of today, who are maturing into a digitally dependent world. Many of their admirers have yet to figure out what it is about this pair's relationship that is so remarkable. It makes me pleased to think of the extraordinary people in my life, like Leo, who are important to me. We need to figure out what makes their relationship unique, so let's do that. The crucial inquiry. What sets their relationship apart? We can't help but be captivated by the extraordinary and enduring friendship that exists between Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet. What is it about their bond that is so remarkable and long-lasting? Has their shared experience of celebrity been the unifying factor? Alternatively, their steadfast devotion to one another and profound regard for one another throughout the years? Is it anything more subtle, though? The true, sincere bond that has been the bedrock of their relationship from the start. One thing is noticeable regardless of the cause. In a field where many relationships are based on superficial connections and transient moments, their friendship is truly remarkable and lovely. What does he mean? Yes, he is making progress. That guy is awesome. Great job. True friendship is exemplified by their closeness in a world where shallow contacts are prevalent. And emotional honesty, based on trust and loyalty. They became buddies away from any glitz and glamour of a red carpet or fancy function. Their story begins on the Titanic set, where the two teenage actors were forced together in the chaos of a big film production. What started out as a business relationship soon developed into something deeper, more meaningful, and long-lasting. They proved their friendship was more than a passing fling of Hollywood friendliness by remaining firm as the years passed and their careers skyrocketed. There is a solid foundation of trust between Kate and Leo, which is refreshing in a profession where friendships can frequently feel like a business transaction. From critically acclaimed performances to private struggles, they have been there for each other through it all. Aside from laughing, they've also sobbed. And they have always supported each other, regardless of the challenges they faced in the profession or the outside world. Such emotional candor and unwavering commitment are rare qualities that are much admired. Kate and Leo's relationship has become even stronger as they have navigated the challenges that come with popularity, competitiveness, and the demands of public life. What they've shown is that genuine friendship isn't about receiving benefits, but rather about giving to others. Having an open heart and being willing to help one another through good times and bad is what it's all about. In the end, their friendship serves as a strong reminder of the significance of remaining loyal, trusting, and appreciating the simple joy of a real bond. Leonardo DiCaprio has proven our suspicions regarding Kate Winslet correct. What are your thoughts on this? Drop a comment with your ideas, we're eager to hear from you. It would mean a lot if you liked and subscribed.